but as well the spokesperson for Central Region Speakers Association. I want to welcome my comrade speakers here. We have decided to convene this press conference to speak to the government. As you are all aware, the 1995 Constitution of the Republic of Uganda provides for decentralization. To our dismay as speakers, we are seeing the opposite of this. The government is silently abusing this article of the Constitution by doing acts that are portraying decentralization. Example in place, we used to collect revenue, to levy, as by Section 8 of the Local Government Act. We levy and then we spend this money, and then the speakers, the council, does the monitoring. But to the contrary now, every single coin levied or collected is taken directly to the URA under the system called the grave system. The biggest disadvantage of this act is that taking money is so simple, but to bring back our money is the problem now. They levy, if they take one, we give them 100 millions. At a time of release, they can give us 20 millions. So it has caused a lot of disorder in our councils, local councils, especially urban. So we are now calling upon the government to respect the resolution of Parliament that ordered them to stop this illegal act. It is not backed by any law. It was just brought by greedy people who decided for local governments without any consultations, without any change of any of the rules or laws of Uganda. Therefore, we want to caution the Speaker of Parliament, please sit in your chair. If you cannot sit in your chair, publicly declare that you are not the Speaker of Parliament, you are just a puppet of somebody. We want to be direct on this because Section 11 of the Local Government Act says we shall perform functions similar to that of a Speaker of Parliament. Now, we are your colleagues. If you are on a hot seat, kindly tell us and we will come and rescue you. But for you to preside over a certain resolution and it is not respected by government, you just sit there and just bring words which are not necessary. Local governments are not concerned about the Namuganza issues. The country is bigger than Namuganza. So let the Speaker of Parliament preside over meetings that are beneficial to our people. So, like we have decided from here, we are cautioning government, first of all, to change this with immediate effect. But we have decided, we have assembled certain groups of lawyers, law firms, we are going to court. But we know, if you don't want us to go, don't waste our time. Just wake up tomorrow, reverse this policy, because we are going to do several activities, among which we shall also go to the ground and tell our people to work on their problems. They shouldn't give you their money because you have already lost credibility. You are suffering from a disease called the moral decay. You remember just here in COVID, some of you even stole eggs. But in Uganda here, when you steal an egg or when you steal chicken, you cannot get killed of being a thief. So we saw some of you taking gorilos and some people were taking jerrycans. How can we trust you with our money? So we now caution you to reverse this with immediate effect. Or else, as speakers, we preside over council meetings. We are deciding on so many activities as we are going to be announcing one by one. But to begin with is we are going to court for legal redress. Thank you.
My name is Mukisa Patrick Nkugwa. I am the Honorable Speaker, Kasangati Town Council, and the chairperson of Central Region Urban Council Speakers Association, of all the speakers in Buganda region. This evil act of the government taking money from the local councils to URA has suffocated almost all the activities that are supposed to be done in the respective local councils. But we are here today as honorable speakers because we perform a very pivotal role in the administration and the management and in the running of activities and an oversight role in our respective local councils. Because we had the honorable councillors who go direct deep to the last voter. We are the ones to whom the questions come first before even you people in the government. We are very much aware of how beautiful you enjoy the money of the taxpayer, you people in government. We are very much aware of the honorable MPs that when they wake up in the morning, they increase their allowances every now and then when they want to. And we have always not opened our mouths because it is their mandate to do so, according to what they want. But we are here today to lay a special warning to the government of the Republic of Uganda that if the 1995 Constitution stipulates it clearly that we shall operate under a decentralized system of governance, kindly respect so. The matter of only letting leaders perform in a decentralized manner and the finances go in a centralized manner has nothing, and will not take us anywhere. We have decided that because we preside over the councils, and therefore we can suffocate the duties of the councils, if this is not dealt with immediately, we have resolved to go to court as the first form of attempt that we can take. Because we believe we have taken some steps that we have not respected. As speakers, we petitioned the parliament. We petitioned the office of the Speaker of Parliament. And we have the letters that our petitions were received. As speakers, we petitioned the Minister of Local Government. And we are very much sure, and we have copies, that our letters were received. We have moved everywhere. We have been to the news and everywhere. We don't want the responsibilities and the works at local councils to get suffocated. We want effective service delivery to our people. This is what we call for. That immediately the government responds and respects the decision that money can be spent by the local councils. The system of Ilograve would be a good one, but the bureaucracy there, and we believe that because it is in contrary with the law, it is therefore not supposed to work. We request you to immediately support the local councils, spend their money, to immediately reverse the illegalities that you're operating under, and to immediately respect the powers at the different local councils. Otherwise, soon and very soon, the entire nation is going under a boil. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. As we gather here with colleagues, speakers in Buganda, we continue to as we gather here, colleagues, speakers from Buganda, we are very disappointed with the government. What we are seeing is the Ministry of Local Government is at loggerheads with the Ministry of Finance. We want that to stop there and then, because we have decentralization, we should follow decentralization as it was given in the Constitution of 1995. So if all that fails, as with colleagues, we have decided to go for interpretation of the Constitution of 1995. So we have seen our lawyers. We are going to do that because within our respective councils, we have heaps of garbage in our towns. We have roads in shambles and things like that. So we are fed up. As speakers, we have decided to come and put that forward for God and my country.
Let my deputy also contribute his submission.
Wow, they have given me that opportunity. Let me utilize it now. Yes, I'm Bazanya Rogers, Deputy Speaker of Bono Municipality. I'm glad for my authors and Buganda Region Speakers Association. This morning we were talking about decentralization. We know decentralization means leadership going down to local councils or local councils of governments. But now the government is practicing what we call centralization. As the government comes in, takes all our local revenue. I remember at the beginning of this term, Parliament, I think it was through the Shadow Minister, for local government, that's of NOP. They talked about money being resolved as Parliament, money to be taken back to local council authorities. We as speakers, we know we under that control. So what we are saying today, we are asking our government to help us for the smooth running of our works. Let the money remain here so that we can take action. We as speakers, we are ready to monitor how that money will be working. So what we are saying, if government fails, and I want to tell this government that it has to respect Parliament. We know government is made up of cabinet, legislature, and the judiciary. So when Parliament comes with a resolution, we want government to respect that resolution. So let government bring our money back to local councils. Thank you.